Mississippi State will be joining us shortly on the dais. Just a few reminders, please turn off all your cell phones, no flash photography in the interview area, no video in the interview area. We do have a few microphone holders. Please raise your hand, wait for the mic, introduce yourself and your affiliation, and please try and address a specific student athlete with your questions. That will help with our ASAP quotes. The 2017 NCAA Women's Final Four All-Tournament team consists of Morgan Williams from Mississippi State, Gabby Williams from UConn, Victoria Vivians, Mississippi State, Alicia Gray, South Carolina, and the most outstanding player was Asia Wilson from South Carolina. Must be if they left, right?
Our satellite window is huge, so
Okay.
we can go up to 8:45 with a 30-minute. If we needed more, I could easily get 30 minutes in on this.
Great.
Yeah. Till 9:15 in essence.
Okay. Thank you. Lindsay? Mississippi State should be arriving shortly. Please, reminders to turn off your cell phones. No flash photography or video in the interview room area. Okay. When did it close? Did it just open? Mississippi State locker room is now open. That will be open until 8:07. Coach and the student athletes are making their way to the dais now. Joining us on the dais now from Mississippi State, head coach Vic Schaefer, student athletes Dominique Dillingham, Bree Richardson, and Katara Chappell. We'll open with a statement from Coach Schaefer, and then we'll take questions for the student athletes.
Well, really want to congratulate South Carolina. Thought they really played well today. Again, we've had obviously some hard times dealing with them, and today was no different. I want to congratulate Dawn and her staff. Those kids played extremely hard. We got out-rebounded, 13. We got outscored in the paint, I think 13-6. And points in the paint were 42-20. We don't usually win games when we don't win the points in the paint battle. And I thought they were really, really aggressive. Did a really nice job attacking us. We had a hard time with them off the bounce. We had some foul trouble early with Bree and Dom, and tried to weather that a little bit. But I don't think it would. I don't think it would have mattered. I think South Carolina really played extremely well, and today just wasn't our best day. And as I told the kids, you pat them on the back and tell them, "Hey, good job." They were the better team today. It takes nothing away from our 34-5 season. As my athletic director reminded us, there were 347 teams today watching this game. So we were one of the two playing, and only one of them walked off that floor, the winner. I'm still waiting for the confetti to come down and be able to stand out there, and my kids be able to stay out there in it. We didn't have any confetti when we won the regional. And again, tonight we had to walk off the floor with the confetti coming down. So that'll be something that we'll look forward to. These three seniors are very, very special, along with Chinwei. They believed in a vision 5 years ago, really, was when we recruited them. They've been here 4, when it wasn't easy to believe. And Coach Harris and myself were part of that original staff, and these kids believed, and then they made it happen. We didn't get here by accident. We came through a really tough regional, and these kids deserve all the credit for that. Today doesn't define us. It certainly doesn't define this team or this season. They had one heck of a year. And I just want these kids, especially those seniors, to know how much I love them. I appreciate them. They're always going to be special in my heart and have a special place in my heart because of what they've accomplished and for believing and trusting us. Their parents believed us. They trusted us. They had confidence in us. And I'm really proud of them.
Thank you, Coach. We'll take questions for the student athletes. We'll start right here.
Adam Minikino from the Commercial Dispatch in Columbus. Guys, congratulations on a wonderful season. Katara and Bree, can you talk about what it was like to try to go against Asia? I know you didn't guard her, but in the post when you were in there, she just really seemed to have a determination about her tonight.
Can you take that first, Katara?
Asia is a great player. We've been dealing with her for 3 years. She's tough. We had a hard time guarding her tonight. I don't know. She's just a really great player, so it's hard to try to match her intensity.
Like she said, Asia is a great player. I feel like tonight she came out and was just determined to get the win for her team. So she played with the energy that her team needed.
Question right here.
Will Savin from the Clarion Ledger. Dom, why do you think this team resonated so much with the Mississippi State fan base this year?
I think every year that we've been here, it's gotten better. So I think we've been really good this year. So, the fans just keep growing, but it's just started our freshman year. Coach Schaefer has us up in the stands, hugging babies, kissing babies, hugging people. And I think it's just our family atmosphere and just how personable we are with our fans. I think it's just grown every year.
Question right here.
Dom, congratulations on a great season. In terms of what you accomplished, what do you think it says that this team, without any McDonald's All-Americans, has gotten as far as they have? And Coach talked about he recruited you specifically for your toughness. What do you think we learned about where the women's game is right now based on what you guys were able to accomplish as a group?
I think it just means if you work hard, you can accomplish things no matter the skill level. I mean, sometimes talent doesn't work hard, and when you work hard without talent, you outwork the talent. So I think just if you put your mind to something, you'll get it done. You don't have to be All-American. You don't have to be 6'7". You know, Morgan, itty bitty. She plays like the biggest person on our team sometimes. So a ranking, a skill level doesn't define you. Hard work is what defines you.
Question here from Adam.
Dom, aside from the early start and the late spurt there in the fourth quarter, it really seemed like it was an uphill battle pretty much all the rest of the game. What was it like to try to get into an offensive rhythm? Because it really seemed like South Carolina made it difficult for you guys for a long stretches.
Yeah. We were up 7-3 at the beginning, but, they just made a run, and we weren't executing offensively. There's no way to put it. We just weren't executing offensively, and we weren't putting the ball in the basket, and we weren't getting stops, which doesn't have a good recipe. So I think defense is a really big key for us, and we weren't playing well defensively, which doesn't lead to points for us. So I think it started defensively.
Anything else for the student athletes? Okay, thank you, ladies. They will be available in the locker room until 8:07 when Mississippi State's locker room closes. We'll take questions now for Coach Schaefer. We'll start right here with Adam.
Coach, can you, congratulations on a wonderful season.
Thank you.
Can you talk about how difficult it was to guard them? Because it seemed like from the tip they were in attack mode and everything was going straight to the rim.
Yeah, they certainly were in attack mode. I'm going to take a lot of the responsibility for our poor defensive play today. We really feed off whoever's on the ball, and I just didn't have a really good matchup on the ball today. And I think when you're soft on the ball, it's always been my philosophy. If you got somebody soft on the ball, it's hard to get four behind you to play real hard. So I'm gonna take the hit for that. And we just, you've got matchup problems with them. They got big old guards out there, 6'2" guards, and so we have a little bit of a size problem guarding them. Not to mention how quick and athletic they are, and so I part of our philosophy going into the game, how we were going to guard a particular set, I think it really took some of our aggressiveness away. And I'm disappointed that it did. I felt like it was the best way to guard that particular set, but in the end, I think it really, I think it created an atmosphere defensively that is not a good recipe for us. So, again, it's hard, it's kind of like starting a game off in zone and then going to man. I'd much rather start man and go zone. But when you start zone, it's hard to get somebody to get up and get after it. And man, after you've started the game, kind of standing around. That makes sense.
Question over here.
Hey, Vic. Robbie Falk with Starkville Daily News.
Hey, Robbie.
What was that matchup piece, why Morgan was on the bench late in the game, or what went into that decision?
No, Jazz was playing good today. Jazz played good today, and Morgan was. She's had some struggles early, and again, y'all, this is, it's a long, hard grind of a year, of a season, and we got in so late Friday night, and we've been trying to almost play catch up since then. And I just, I thought we had a couple kids today that just didn't quite have the energy level that we needed. And when you combine that with their energy level seemed to be really good, I think that made for a bad recipe for our not being able to handle dribble penetration. Again, South Carolina is really good defensively, and they seem to play really well against us defensively, and they did a good job again today. I mean, it's they play really hard against us and do a great job. Today was no different.
Question right here from Adam.
To elaborate on your previous point about the defensive set and maybe not pressure on the ball, was that going under the screen and not going over it, or giving them too much space on dribble penetration?
Yeah, the screen's set inside the scoring area, so we have, we do things differently depending on where the ball screen is. And we didn't handle the ball screen well today. And again, it was, they're really good. They get going downhill, boy, and it's hard to get. And we were just, if y'all noticed, we had probably 6 or 7 block calls, where typically we're getting charges on all those. I mean, Dom's taking 52, Morgan's taking 51, or vice versa. And I think every one of them was right. Every one of them. We were just a half a step slow today on every rotation, and we just couldn't get there. And so that's the way it is. And again, you give South Carolina all the credit because they really attacked us. And if you can ever get those first 2 charges in the first 3-4 minutes, it slows all that down. We just couldn't quite get there. Bree had 2 block calls on her, block charge calls, and they're right. I mean, we're half a step late, and we were half a step late all day. Yes, sir.
Question in the back there.
Hi, Coach Schaefer. My name is Jack Freifelder. I'm with NCAA.com. On Friday night, after you guys took down UConn and the way you took them down in overtime, one of the things Gino talked about in here was, being a gracious loser. It's easy to smile and be up when you win. But I think the telltale sign, and you'd agree, is how you behave when you lose. Can you tell us a little bit, without giving us too much, what you have to say to your team? I think you've talked about
Sure.
it. But
Yeah, Jack. With my team, just the last minute, I was coaching them the last minute. Hey, we're probably not going to win the game, but we're going to win the last minute. And so we talked about that in the huddle when there was 40-something seconds on the clock. I mean, we're in the kid business. We're constantly coaching and teaching young people. And at that moment, you know what? It ain't about X's and O's, Jack. It's about trying to coach and teach them on how to handle adverse situations. You go in that locker room and those 4 seniors, Jack, it's rough. I mean, I love those kids. I love all of them in there like my own, but those 4 seniors are really, really special. And you tell them, hey, not our day. Make sure you pat South Carolina on the back. They played really well. It wasn't our best day, but it's not defining our season. It doesn't define them as young women. It doesn't define them as student athletes. They've had a heck of a year, man. I mean, we've beaten 2 number 1s to get here. We played on the last day. Are we disappointed? Absolutely. I also challenged, we have 3 rows in there, Jack. The front row is my seniors, and then the back row is my juniors, sophomores, and the back row is freshmen. And so I challenged the second and third row, okay, now it's your team. This is your team. You 9 that are now sitting here, we're good enough. I got a heck of a team coming back. And I got the 19th ranked class in the country coming in. But it's their team. It shouldn't matter who's coming in, even though we got a heck of a group coming. It's their time to go work and get better. And don't let this moment, don't minimize this moment. How you feel, remember it. Wrap your arms around it. Use it as fuel. And so you talk about those things. I mean, I let my seniors talk, and it was real emotional. They've had the ride of a lifetime, and really for 4 years, they've had a great career. I mean, they've won so many games and built a program that's the talk of the country. I mean, people want to know. They don't ask me to come speak now about X's and O's, used to. Now they want to know how we got the 7th largest fan attendance in the country in Starkville, Mississippi. That's what they want to know, And so that's good. And that's good for our game. You saw my fans today. I mean, our fans I feel horrible for them. I'd hate to have to walk out there and see them. And you know what? There's probably going to be 1,000 of them over in the Sheraton. We had 2,000 a day sending us off. It's hard for me to look at those people in the eye because I feel like I've let them down. Those people love my kids. So that's what we talked about.
Question right here.
Vic, congratulations on a great season.
Thank you.
You know, just to jump off from that point, very few coaches would have played Morgan Williams 23 minutes, you know, and taken Victoria Vivian's out. And I'm wondering whether, how much of that played a part in thinking of this is not just an end, this is a team that you're bringing back next year. This is part of a larger process for you that extends beyond the end of this game.
Yeah, no question. I mean, you know, Victoria didn't have a great day. She was 4 for 16. Morgan was, you know, she had 4 assists, 1 turnover. It was 2 for 6. But again, we're educating. You know, this is an education process, and we're trying to, you know, I was trying to get them going, and again, both ends of the floor is real important for us, for me as a coach. I try to hold people accountable, and you know, if you looked at the stats, my 2 guards, all of them, you know, we didn't have a very good day. The best position I had was my 3 position, and that was Dominique. She went 5 for 10. You know, so you know, my point guards combined went 5 for 11, but Jazz was 3 for 5. And so, you know, you can go down the list, but you're right. You know, it's, for me, it's, I'm a big picture guy, you know, and so just kept coaching them, trying to prod them, letting them know. And plus, when you got somebody that maybe is grasping or seems like they're a little tired, you're trying to give them a blow. Well, you give somebody a blow, and the next thing you know, the person you put in is playing pretty good. Well, maybe you don't want to take them out. So I think that's probably more the case with Morgan. Don't forget, Jasmine Holmes had 14 points against DePaul. Played most of the second half, but Morgan didn't play a lot in that second half. So I got a lot of confidence in that kid, and she was playing well today.
We have 2 more questions, Adam, and then behind.
You've talked earlier this season about getting more help for Victoria. It really seemed like you were either trying to get her going or just, I don't know, get her to attack the basket a little bit more. Unfortunately, neither of those things worked out. Were other players not stepping up, or was she just the player that you had maybe had the most confidence in?
Well, you know, we cut it to 54-50. I don't know what the time was on the clock, but we cut it to 54-50, and we had possession, if I'm not mistaken. Took 2 really bad shots. And they go down, and then we come down and have an unforced turnover and leave it for them at the top of the key, and they go lay it in, and it goes to 58-50. So we had the game. We'd cut it back, fought, and got it back to 54-50, and had the ball, had possession. But sometimes this group can get caught up in a moment. And again, I'm sure to everyone who's watching us for the first or second time, they think, man, that's a really bad shot. Well, I've seen our kids make some of those shots that people might think are really bad shots. Now, in that moment, we probably could have got a lot better shot. You can get that shot probably any time in the shot clock. But we had, we had one broken play, and then the other one we just left it. We just went off and left it, and they took it and went and laid it in. And that's kind of where the game got away from us. I mean, we had it to 54-50. We had the crowd going, and we were right there. And you know, again, maybe it took all we had to get to that point and get it back after being down so bad. We didn't have anything left. It just comes down at that point, you got to execute. And we didn't execute. And but, you know, South Carolina, they have a habit of making it hard for you to execute. And again, I said that about Connecticut. Their defense, because they're such a great oil machine offensively, nobody wants to talk about how good a defensive team that team is. Same thing with South Carolina. You want to talk about Asia Wilson and Gray and all those kids and how good they are on offense. Let me tell you something. Those kids guard your butt, and they're just hard to handle. So, you know, it's just part of the game.
Last question right here.
Coach Blair, we want to say thank you for making us Texas proud. I had a chance to talk to your former boss at Texas A&M, Gary Blair. He says defense is what you've done, and then you followed what he did by going out there in the streets and getting the people to believe in the program. And so can you talk about where do you go from here? And also I talked to DJ Jackson. Durrett.
Yep.
You got her from Sherry Cole up in Oklahoma, but where do you go? Because you've been on both sides of the field on this area.
Yeah, well, Deanna actually came from George Mason. She played for Oklahoma. She hadn't been there in a long time. And her and Carly have been a great addition for me and Johnny. You know, Johnny's been with me. We've been together. I mean, we're like brother and sister, and she's so much a part of what we do, and has made such an incredible impact in my life and on this team and in our program. Again, I wouldn't be here today if she'd have said, "Hey, I'm not coming." You know, that's the importance that Johnny has in my life. But you know, when you work with somebody for 15 years, like I did with Coach Blair, and to see how hard he worked at the marketing piece of getting out and, you know, speaking to 20 people, 50 people, 200 people, driving 2 hours in Mississippi to towns I've never even heard of to speak to 25 people, 30 people. But you don't turn anybody down. And, you know, my thing is I always tell them, if you'll just come to one game, your life will be changed forever, because now you won't miss another one. You'll be living your life around when we play. And that's happened. I mean, our fan base is, I got people that come from the coast and come in their motorhomes and spend the weekend, come for Thursday and stay to Sunday when we have 2 games in a row, to Tupelo, Memphis, you know, and then in between in Jackson. And so it's what makes it special. But you have to work at it. And, you know, you all asked Dom about that. And, you know, my answer is our kids get all the credit because it's how we play the game. I believe our fans, we have some tremendous, passionate, loyal fans at Mississippi State. But I believe they appreciate the blue collar, the hard work, the toughness, the stepping in front of a freight train, taking a charge mentality, how hard we play. I think that's why they come watch our kids play. It gets louder in the hump when we take a charge than any three-pointer that anybody could shoot. I mean, they have a real identity and a real appreciation for kids that play hard. You know, people love Dak, but they loved him first for just he's tough. I mean, he ain't running to the boundary. You know what I mean? He ain't a quarterback taking a hook slide. He's going to run over your butt. That's kind of how, and so that's why people, I think, really appreciated him and loved him so dearly. That's my kids. But we ain't running to the boundary, you know. And so it's been a real honor and a privilege to coach these seniors and this team. This team has certainly challenged me. But it's been obviously extremely rewarding, and just really humbled and honored to have had the opportunity at such a great university with these great kids. So appreciate everybody being here today. I'm disappointed we didn't play better for you. It wasn't that we didn't try. Again, you have to take your hats off to South Carolina and Don Staley for a tremendous effort today. But we'll be back. And again, it's been a heck of a ride, and I appreciate everybody in here, and it's been fun. So thank you for being here. We done?
Thank you, Coach.
All right, praise the Lord and go Dogs. We have a public service announcement that I made a mistake. I have 1,000 fans waiting at the Anatole, not the Sheraton. Sorry.
Mississippi State's locker room is open for another 3 minutes. South Carolina is finishing up some ESPN obligations and the award ceremony, and will join us after a 5-minute cooling off period. The 2017 NCAA Women's Final Four All-Tournament team consists of Morgan Williams from Mississippi State, Gabby Williams from UConn, Victoria Vivians from Mississippi State, Alicia Gray from South Carolina, and the most outstanding player was Asia Wilson from South Carolina. The Mississippi State locker room is now closed. We are waiting on South Carolina to clear the floor and go into their locker room. I'll let them know right now. Awesome. No problem. South Carolina is heading to their locker room now for their 5-minute cooling off period and should be down here shortly. For your reminders to please turn your cell phones off. No flash photography or video in the interview area. Please raise your hand, wait for a microphone, and address a specific student athlete with your question, and please give your name and affiliation. That is correct. I'm sorry. I don't believe so. I think there were quickie quotes, but I don't believe there's a full transcript. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's a full transcript for that. I taped the game, so I'll write it down tomorrow for you. Thank you. That I do. Blanket? No, no, thank you. Front row. So the locker room's open? On the dais now from South Carolina, head coach Dawn Staley and student athlete Asia Wilson. We'll take a comment from Dawn, and then we'll take questions for Asia.
Just want to give God the glory for allowing this to happen. Really proud of our team, but also want to make sure that we recognize the Mississippi State Bulldogs for competing, for representing our conference positively.
Thank you. Questions for Asia? We'll start here in the front.
Doug Feinberg, The Associated Press. Asia, first off, I want to thank you for delivering your promise to dance again tonight with the band, which you said yesterday you do. What does it mean to help get your coach, who you've known forever now, as a South Carolina native, her first national championship?
I really can't even put into words the feeling of how much it meant to just kind of win this game for Coach. She's put in so much time and so much sweat and just her voice into us and just prepping for times like this. And so I think she really helped our confidence to get over this hump that we were really kind of going through with the adversity and stuff like that. But I think it really means something special to kind of bring this back home, and especially for such a great person like Coach Staley.
Question right here, Michelle.
Michelle Smith, ESPNW. Asia, the stretch at the end of the game, maybe when it got tight, and then you had kind of a burst, and there was a couple of big blocks and some points. Was that a mindset change for you, like you were going to deliver this down the stretch when things started to get tight? And the second question is, when Elena went out, what kind of conversation did you have with Coach Staley about what you were going to need to do for this team?
Well, the first question, honestly, I just kind of knew that I needed to make an impact on the game. That's my biggest thing when I play and when I compete, is just how can I make my impact? And that was just my mindset going in, is I have to make an impact, whether it's a block, whether it's a score, whether it's just yelling, bringing energy. I have to make an impact one way. And when Lay went down, it was tough. It was tough. Losing a piece like Lay was really tough. But I think Coach just kind of said, we have to play through it. We all have been hit with adversity, so we just have to really work through it and play through it. And I knew that's when I really had to step up and be more vocal to our newcomers and just to the team.
Question here from Adam.
Adam Minikino from the Commercial Dispatch in Columbus. Guys, congratulations on your first national championship.
Thank you.
Asia, can you talk about first your mindset to dominate tonight, and then second, it seemed like you guys as a team were in attack mode from the start. And if you could just talk about those two things.
I just kind of play my game and just stick within myself and just play my role, whether that's being dominant, like I said, whether it's being a good teammate. I just try to stay within my role and helping out my teammates the best way I can. And I cannot remember your second question. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, that was just a timeout just now. But, I think that's just our main goal of this season, was just attacking points in the paint dominance, and I think we really executed that, and we got the win.
Question in the back, standing.
Jeff Owens, Spurs and Feathers. Asia, at the end of the game, you were very emotional as the clock was ticking down, and it took you a few seconds to even go out on the floor and celebrate. Can you just talk about where all that emotion came from and what you were thinking at that time?
Well, in October, I lost my grandmother, and I really kind of dedicated this season to her. And it was a very emotional time for me. My teammates really rallied around me and really helped me just become a better person and a great player, and just to have all the good, for us to face adversity like we did, and for us to overcome it, and just the doubters that we had, and just shake them off, and honestly just get this national championship, hanging up a banner and getting this ring. It just really meant a lot to me, and just this team is just so special. I really can't even put into words and just explain to you how special this team really is on and off the court. So just for us to really just see smiling faces and just positive vibes, it just really kind of set me into just tears, and I really couldn't hold them back. So, that was it.
Question right here.
Asia, Howard Magdal from the Summit. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You've spoken about, and your game bears it out, that you let the game come to you. You do not force things. I'm just wondering how, in the moment, you go about making that happen, how hard it is. Are there little things that you tell yourself? And even, after Elena was gone, how did you manage to continue to let the game come to you?
I just honestly think that's just pride thing, just within myself, that I just kind of say, you just got to take it all in stride. Don't force stuff. And you just got to really trust your teammates in that way. And I trust my teammates a lot. I know the guards are going to hit shots. I know my other post players are going to just work and dive when I need them to. So it really just comes from trust and just letting the game come to you. I really can't even put into any other words. I mean, it was tough, like I said, losing late. But at the same time, I knew, okay, now I have to step up in different ways. I can't foul as much as I would, or if I could. I can't do certain things. And so I think that really helped my game out. It's just playing smarter.
Question right here in the aisle.
Amber Dodd, MSU The Reflector. I saw you guys had a lot of success picking away at Mississippi State's defense. So what did you do to throw them off their game early?
Honestly, don't know. I think we just kind of took our time. We really took our time with plays, and we just really read the defense and see how they were playing us, because I feel like they were playing us, they were denying our wings. It was hard to get the ball in, but I think we really found a way of just attacking the paint and getting it inside.
We have time for one more for Asia. Anything else? Okay. Thank you, Asia.
Thank you.
She will be in the locker room until the locker room is open until 8:50. We'll take questions for Don. We'll start right here in the front.
Hi, Don. Jerry Longman from the New York Times. You're only the second African-American women's coach to win a title. Do you think that, as what happened when John Thompson won at Georgetown, that athletic directors will now start being more receptive to hiring African-American women to coach teams?
I mean, I don't know what athletic directors are, will think about. I know that I'm not one that looks at race. Basketball has been faceless and colorless and genderless. When I approached it, I grew up in a city in which guys allowed me to play and hone my skills as a basketball player. I think athletic directors need to hire what's best for them. If it's an African-American male or female, then that's who they should hire. If it's somebody else who they feel can take their program to the next level, it has to be the best fit for them and not necessarily color-based.
Question here from Doug.
Hey, Dawn, Doug Feinberg, congratulations.
Thanks, Doug.
Is that net ever going to come away from you since you finally got one? And what does it mean to you? I mean, to have been to the Final Four a few times as a player and to finally get the title.
It means that, I can check off one of the things that have been a void in my career. Something that I've wanted to do because it's one of two, opportunities that I saw women play when I was younger. National championship games and Olympics. And those were the things that, I held dear and near to me when I was growing up, because those are the things that I wanted. That's what I saw. That's what I was shooting for. And when I couldn't get it done in college, I thought that was it, because I never wanted to be a coach. I never wanted to, be sitting where I'm sitting. And Dave O'Brien, the late Dave O'Brien, who was the athletic director at Temple University, saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. And he asked me to, come and be a part of changing the program at Temple. And from then on, I really can't see myself doing anything other than what I'm doing and impacting the lives of young people, and also being able to, check this box off in my career. So I'm really grateful and thankful that, he made this possible.
Question here in the front row.
Don, same thing with the trophy. It took you so long to get it. So how long will you hold it, and how long will it be till you let your players take a turn with it?
I'm going to enjoy it. It's something that, I've been coaching for 17 years now. I played college basketball, 25 to 28 years ago, and it took that long. But I also want people to know that, just because something takes a long time, you have to have patience, and you got to persevere, and you have to stay with it. If something is a goal of yours to accomplish, you don't give up on it. And, I never gave up on winning the national championship, no matter how hard it was, no matter what it looked like, and, I'm just so happy that I get a chance to share it with so many different people in my coaching, in my basketball family tree, and coaches, former players, mentors, everybody, everybody. And I do have to give a shout out. The other African American woman that won a national championship is Carolyn Peck. And Carolyn Peck, a few years ago, when she was commentating, she gave me a piece of her net, her national championship net, and she told me to keep it. And I've had it in my wallet for years. And she said, when you win your national championship, just return it. And, I'm going to have to pass a piece of my net on to somebody else so they can share and hopefully accomplish something as big as this. So I do have to give a shout out to Carolyn Peck, and I will return her net.
Question from
Thankfully.
Michelle.
Don, when you convinced Asia Wilson to come close to home and try and accomplish this with you, how did you frame that for her? Did you promise her that this was going to happen? Did you think that she could help you deliver it? And what's your satisfaction tonight in knowing that a South Carolina kid helped deliver a title?
Well, with Asia, no, I really don't make promises in recruiting. Probably the only promise that I make is that I'm going to work you. I'm going to work you. I'm going to try to do my best to make you a better person, and then until that would transition into making you a better player. I just thought that Asia Wilson needed a coach in which could be patient with her, because she's different. She's different. She's not one that you can keep pounding. She's one that needs to see it, needs it explained to her, and needs someone to be real patient with her. And if you're patient with her, this is what you get in return. Our parents, she's pretty grounded. Our parents did a great job of doing their due diligence and making sure that, South Carolina was ready for her, on all levels, from an academic standpoint, from a athletic standpoint, from a social standpoint, because staying at home is a huge responsibility. And it's taxing because everybody knows her. Everybody wants to stop and have conversation with her. And we knew that was going to take place. But, when a tragedy like losing her grandmother occurred earlier this season, if she was anywhere else, she would have probably been transferring back to South Carolina. So I'm glad she chose to stay with us so we can share in that moment with her and help her mend a little bit. But it was a great fit for our program. It was a great fit for her family. And I'm glad that we're able to, cut down the nets, and it was a great fit from a basketball standpoint.
Question here in the second row.
Hi, congratulations, Coach. Jessica Hunt, NCAA.com. With being named the national team head coach, coupled with the fact that some of your contemporaries are nearing the end of their careers, how does it feel to be the new sort of face of this sport?
Basketball has been an incredible gift, that keeps on giving. I don't know why, but I do work hard at this. I do. It is my passion. It is my livelihood. It is something that, brings me a great deal of joy. It brings also challenges as well, and it keeps me engaged. I am, forever grateful for the opportunity to coach USA basketball for so many years. It is what, keeps me coming back. The culture of USA basketball is what, I desire for every team that I'm a part of, because, you're working together for one common goal. We work together, at South Carolina for this common goal of winning a national championship. And the way you do that is you try to do it the right way. And sometimes, there are bumps along the road and things don't work out the way you want them to work out. But, you look back on the culture of excellence of a USA basketball system, and you just try to, use that as an imprint to, on this level. And, I know we don't come close to it on the collegiate level because it's a little different. But if you can fall short of that, you're in the right ballpark.
Next question here.
Hi, Dawn. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Two, they're sort of on separate tracks. One, with Mississippi State being such a good defensive team, they did struggle with cuts and in isolation. Do you think that spoke to your offensive strengths as a team? And then when you look at what you've accomplished as a coach, as a player, you've pretty much done it all. You talked about checking those boxes. What's the next box for you?
Well, with Mississippi State, we've played them. This is our third time playing them, so we know, exactly, the things that create edges for us throughout the game. I just thought, from an offensive standpoint, we needed to attack the paint. Yes, Mississippi State is a very good defensive team. They're also a team that fouls a lot. And we wanted to make sure that we put them back on their heels and put them back in situations in which we were going to make the officials make a call, whether it was a charge, whether it was a block, whether it was a reach-in. And we felt like with any team, a good defensive team or not, if you're attacking the paint, it's just a hard guard. And our players stuck to the game plan and executed the game plan to a T. And then, also, I know we talk a lot about other teams being a good defensive team, but South Carolina is a really good defensive team, a really good defensive team, and we hang our hat on that. And I'm proud of our players. To hold Mississippi State to 55 points, probably 20 points under their average in the tournament. Goes to show that our commitment to that side of the basketball.
Next.
And the other one
next
was,
question was, what other box do you have to check?
I've been named the USA national team coach, and the next one is to win a gold medal in the 2020 Olympic Games.
Question right here.
Cedric Bailey, Levita News. I'd like to hear your comments because we were on the floor and fans said you came to South Carolina when it was only a few people in the gym, and now it's sellouts. And then also we heard the story about someone dealing with cancer. How are you able to be there with someone when they're fighting for their life at the most crucial time, and they'll still be able to concentrate on your job, Coach?
The first one is, South Carolina, is a place in which they love their sports. They love they love the University of South Carolina. They love winners. And obviously, if you start winning and they start believing in your program, they're going to come. And that's what took place. It wasn't, I'd like to think that, we got a, incredible marketing department, and we do. But you can market women's basketball all you want. If people don't believe in the product that's on the floor, they're not going to come. And I just think that our fans believe in the product. We make them feel a part of our program. We talk to them. We invite them to our offices. We put on events just for them. And in return, they become the number one in attendance for the past 3 years, and which is unheard of in South Carolina, and what people think is a football town. Our town is a sports town. They love their sports, and certainly the fans have painted a picture of what a national champion looks like, and they take care of home. And I can't thank them enough, and I can't wait to get home to sharing this moment with them. And I'm just like Asia Wilson. What was the second? Oh, Nikki McCray. Nikki McCray was diagnosed with cancer 3 years ago on I think, November afternoon. And when we knew, what her diagnosis and her treatments were, we went to every single one of her chemo treatments. We did scouting reports, we talked, and we just kept her mind occupied, because with a disease like cancer, you have to stay occupied, because it'll consume you in a way in which, will downward spiral to a place where it's hard to get out of. Nikki is, by far one of the strongest women I know. She never missed a day of work until she had her surgery, and then we forced her. She got out of surgery and she came to work. We all had a bet whether or not, how quickly she would get back to work. But, when you have someone who, has has cancer, you wrap your arms around her. You occupy their minds with, something other than, cancer. And, Nikki, she's cancer-free. She's doing extremely well, and, God has his hands wrapped around her. And it's something that's what family does.
2 final questions, one from Mel and then in the back.
I don't. If everything else covered here, a couple of years ago, you spent 2 weeks overseas with President Clinton on the in the foundation. Have you heard from him this week?
He did. His office did call to wish us good luck, and hopefully I'll get a chance to talk to him. And the UN ambassador Nikki Haley did reach out and text today. So she's a proud South Carolinian.
Final question in the back.
Thank you, Coach, for the last chance to ask you a question here. Apologize for the self-serving nature, but I'm a New Yorker at heart. So we've talked a lot about Aja. We've talked a lot about Alicia. They both had double digits in every game in the tournament, taking nothing away from them. But I think the tone was set tonight at the tip when Bianca picked up Miss William three-quarter court, half court. I asked about it yesterday, just if you could tell us a little bit more about how proud you are of Bianca, what she did, how she helped control this game without necessarily scoring or assisting, just from the defensive end. Thank you.
The maturity of Bianca Cuevas is quite incredible. I'm extremely proud of Bianca for accepting that role. Being a New Yorker and being Bianca Cuevas. She likes to score the ball. I mean, she likes to, throw a little sauce out there when she has the ball in her hands. But she committed. She committed to impacting the game by picking Morgan William up, and making it very difficult for her. She knew the game plan was to, make it difficult for Morgan to operate in areas in which she could control their team, whether it's scoring, whether it's finding other teammates. I knew she was going to impact the game in this way from, the moment we knew we would play Mississippi State. She was great in practice. Yesterday, she was great in shoot around. If you ask her a question about anything, her answer was, "I know the game plan. I got it." And a lot of times when a player is that confident, you don't know if they're going to be able to deliver. But I knew deep down, Bianca Cuevas was going to come through for us, and she did just that. So super proud of her, and super proud of her maturation process.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
The South Carolina locker room is still open until close to 8:50.